Time now to put the focus on your finances. It's almost June, which means it's the perfect time for a mid-year money check-in.
Now, if you feel like you have met your goals, great, maybe exceeded them,
Good
bravo.
for you, bravo.
But if it feels like an uphill battle, a lot of people can relate to that. There are ways you can get back on track.
Our friend, smart shopping and money-saving expert TruTrae Baj is joining us to explain. Trey, I know you're not our stock expert, but if that stock market keeps going the way it's going, I'm going to pull my hair out, whatever I have left.
Me too. I'm watching that and I'm just like, oh my gosh, we have to try even harder to kind of keep our finances in order on our end, focus on the things we can control, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so how are consumers feeling these days? Do you have a sense of their state of mind?
Yeah, so consumers are stressed, and I have some interesting data that actually was issued before the stock market problem, so probably even more stressed now. A recent Bread Financial poll found that 42% of respondents are experiencing financial-related panic and even anxiety attacks, which is so distressing to hear.
Yeah.
84% of people reported that their social lives have been greatly impacted by their financial situation. And so what we're seeing is that consumers are focusing more on those essentials and less on those unnecessary purchases. So it's a very interesting pullback that we're seeing.
The good news, we like to find the silver linings. You are seeing a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, and so this is kind of tweak number one, and we don't have to do anything, which is so nice. What we're seeing is that retailers are reducing prices on a lot of those essential items that we're buying. And this is kind of a sea change that's happening. Walmart is doing this. They're pulling back on many prices, especially in foods. Target is doing the same thing. We're seeing this Michael's craft stores, IKEA, Walgreens, Amazon Fresh. So these are all big retailers that are reducing their prices. And so we don't have to do a thing. We'll just enjoy those lower prices as we buy our essentials.
I need the theory department in Bloomingdale's to reduce its prices so I can continue shopping.
Now that would be a luxury, not a necessity. Okay, so right, Trey, how do we leverage these price drops?
Yeah, so this is tweak number two. So as we see these price drops coming, we want to make sure that we're leveraging those price drops. And so if you don't have one already, set up a high yield savings account. There's a great one from Bread Financial. They offer a 5.15% annual percentage yield. You need $100 to start the account and then set up automatic withdrawals into that account. Now, as these price drops continue to happen, maybe you can push up that little automatic deposit, and then you'll save along the way, and that will snowball with that annual percentage yield. So that's a really important tweak to make as these prices come down.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have people pay to use your money. What about if you're falling short of your financial goals?
Yeah, so a couple things here, and this can be temporary. If you're saving for a rainy day or a vacation or paying off some debt, you want to cut back on those pricey habits. So if you're getting a weekly manicure, if you're going to the barista every day, and we've talked about this, these pricey habits really add up. And so if you are paying someone to do something that you could do yourself, cut back and then take that savings and put it into that high yield savings account. Something else that I would like to do if you're in a financial pinch is sell some things that you no longer need. So you can sell your clothes, for example, on sites like The RealReal, Poshmark, ThreadUp. You can sell your camera and videography equipment. If you're not using it, there's a great site called mpb.com, and they specialize in this. You let them know what you have. They give you an estimate of what they'll pay you, and then they'll send you a prepaid label, and you just send it right back to them, and they pay you out in 48 hours. So that's a great way to earn a little extra cash. Then make sure that you take that and put that into that high yield savings account and watch that account grow as well.
And pay off those high interest credit cards, right, Trey?
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, that is, I'd say tweak number 5 is if you have credit card debt, take a look at where the highest interest rate is and focus on that one first. You should be paying, of course, the minimum on all of those accounts, but put more, if you can, into those higher interest rates accounts, because that money really adds up, and it's so hard to see it from day to day, but it can really do damage to your wallet if you're not focusing on those higher interest rate accounts.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and where can we learn more?
You can find me on Instagram at TruTrae, and I'm sharing savings tips every day. And then also, if you want to sign up for my bi-monthly newsletter at TruTrae.com, I share more savings tips there as well.
We love you, Trey. Thank you so
Thank
much. Have a
you.
great